Hey guys, I'm back with another sketchbook tour. Sorry, it's been so long since I posted a video. I know it's been months since I've uploaded anything, but I've just been really busy with work and haven't really had time to record a video, but I'm back. Starting off here, just more of the usual stuff, just more models from Pinterest and YouTube screenshots. I think this one turned out pretty good. I like the way her eyes turned out and her hair. Only thing is kind of a shame, sometimes looking back at older pictures, you start to notice, and I think what it is, I get tired, maybe after a while, I get used to looking at a certain picture I'm working on. I don't notice certain imperfections, but then when I look back later, after taking a break, I start to notice little things that are wrong, like maybe things I could have shaded a little bit better. Like right here, I think you can see the one eye might be a little bit higher than the other. And one thing, I'm not claiming to be like a professional artist or anything, just to make that clear. There are so many amazing artists out there, artists I've seen on YouTube or Instagram, things I've seen from TikTok that are just such incredible artists out there. Um, where I know I have a lot to learn. I know I have not nearly as much experience, or even just pure skill or talent that these people have. And it would just be amazing to be able to meet any of these people like this that do like art-centered YouTube channels or art vlogs, where they'll go to a cafe or a park or anything like that, bring a sketchbook with them, and just doodle. And their doodles are better than, what I consider like my big projects. It would just be amazing to have someone to talk with like that, areas I struggle with, where they could show me, hey, here's what I do, or oh, I struggled with this when I was younger, and here's the way I do it. It would just be cool to have a friend like that, just someone to hang out with, to get advice from or tips. Because I really don't have any artists to hang out with, but it would be really nice to have someone to work with. Just, I feel like I can learn a lot, and definitely be willing to learn from people way more experienced than me. Just have someone to talk with and share with. Um, Speaking of tips, one thing that's helped me, and again, other artists on here could probably say, oh, that's kind of a lousy tip. That's not the way I do it. But one thing that's helped me when I was younger, drawing hair, I guess I just either didn't have the patience or I just didn't focus enough. Where with hair, I wouldn't get the form or the body of the hair right, drawing individual strands. I would just kind of get lazy and scribble. But what I learned to do, and you'll see later on, but this really comes in handy, was a later shot. This is one shot with a girl where I don't want to say her hair is messy. It's really gorgeous, but it's kind of just going all over the place. It's so wavy. And you'll see strands like this kind of flying away. And it's like, how do you draw that? How do you keep a shape like that? And usually what I try to do is visualize, like, what's the general shape of the hair? Like, don't see it as strands. See it as one individual, as one solid figure. Like you're looking at a shape. And usually try to draw that shape out with a lighter pencil, like 2H. And get the general shape of the hair. And map out where certain strands of hair, maybe the highlights, or where it casts a shadow, and try to map that out. And then I'll go in later with strands. I don't want to start with strands yet. I just want to map out a general shape and give myself a guideline to follow. I feel like that usually helps me. And other artists are like, duh, that's a general tip. But again, not claiming to be professional, it's just what helps me. And it's probably pretty general knowledge to most artists, but it generally helps me. Let's try the same model. It's really cool to be able to draw models like this, just trying to capture that beauty. It's definitely a challenge, especially when working with women. It's kind of intimidating to try to capture that subtlety, softness of certain features. You don't want anything to look too pronounced or too big. You don't want anybody, especially with a smile, you don't want to get the teeth wrong, because it looks like their teeth are crooked, or if their eyes are too big, or maybe have too big of a nose, it can just look kind of unappealing, unattractive. But hopefully what I've done on here is okay. Again, I know I have a lot of room for improvement, but here's a really nice shot. Where, again, you see some stuff out there that's so hyper-realistic, where they can capture that beautiful shine, where look at capturing that lighting. Part of the dimension is implying that lighting, the shine. Like you can see right here on her nose, what I tried to get, I tried to imply is, I guess, either the shine from the oils on her face, or maybe the oiliness of her makeup. You can see the light catches it. It has that kind of like an oily shine right there that I kind of tried to get. Again, the way her hair wraps around, the way she has her hair put up, looks really nice. Hopefully I got that. Hopefully I captured that pretty well. I also struggle drawing his hands, where you can see sometimes, I guess, maybe I don't pronounce the fingernails enough. There is not enough contrast to get the shine of the fingernail. Or maybe it looks like they don't have fingernails, we're just seeing part of the digit. I feel like hands are always tough to draw. Different ways we can hold our hands. Someone can have their head resting in their hand. A lot of intricacy with the hands or someone's eyes. Drawing people in general is always very intimidating. There's so many subtle features you can get wrong to where it just looks uncanny. You just look off if you get certain features wrong. Again, trying to get that pose of resting head in their hand. Trying to get the hands to look realistic without making the fingers look too swollen, or sometimes I draw fingers and the digits look swollen. I have to go over. Oh, this is the one I was talking about. I mean, her hair is beautiful, but it's so wavy and just going all over the place, and there's so many strands just flying everywhere. And basically what I tried to do, like as soon as I saw this shot, I knew I wanted to do it right away. But I knew like all the hair is going to be a job. So I tried to get that general shape. Like, okay, what is it? It's just a big wave. Big curl, the way it wraps around, goes down her chest and her shoulders. I just try to get this kind of twisting solid shape. Like picture like just drawing one big shape, kind of a twisty spiral shape. Don't even pay attention to strands yet. I'll draw that shape and then try to map out where the shading is, going with my 6B or any darker shade where the shadows are, and try to map out where the lighting is in each strand of hair, and just take it one part at a time. Get that general shape, then lay down the mapping for the shading, and then take it strand by strand and kind of create a guideline so I'm not going crazy and keeping track of where all the strands of hair are. But yeah, if you saw the original shot, it's really nice. The model's just beautiful. Whatever she did to her hair to get it like that, it looks amazing. Yes, if you remember from my last video, here's Anita again. This is actually the first sketch I did of her. I think this is the one costume she wore, the one outfit she wore from her photo shoot with her friend. I think it turned out pretty good for a first sketch. I'm still trying to get the hang of drawing her features, for the first time, but I think it turned out okay. Oh, this is a shot I took from Pinterest, just a model, or I think someone showing off an outfit. And I tried to use that as a base to draw kind of like an anime thing, and it really didn't turn out that great. Again, I'm kind of a novice, but yeah, not really happy with this. I wasn't going to show it, but I didn't want to like awkwardly flip through it and have someone wonder like, what did you skip over? Well, that's what I would have skipped because it looks pretty awful. Two shots here are really nice to draw. One thing I hope doesn't sound odd to say or anything. I'm always really blown away by, especially Asian girls. Just the softness of the features, that gentleness, the facial expressions. There's just like a really cute, delicate quality that I always try to capture. Again, that's really intimidating because you want to imply that softness. I try to get like a smooth blend because of the softness of the skin, the way the light hits it. And there's something about their facial expressions where due to the cuteness, or I guess kind of a vulnerability, I guess you would say, where like you look at how she's looking here, and either she looks upset, maybe a little sad, maybe she's looking out to something, daydreaming. But I don't know, there's something really beautiful about it. This kind of drew me to want to draw stuff like this. Again, the uniforms are really beautiful. And I'm always blown away and I guess intimidated by just how beautiful some girls can be. I just wanted to try to capture that. It really is amazing though. It's something that's always, I guess, kind of interesting. It kind of fascinated me as an artist. again, like you look at anything from the more gentle to the more cutesy poses like this. There's just something so amazing about some girls like this that I really try to capture in my work. And again, working with fabric, different patterns like on a skirt or a dress, it's always kind of tough. Or if someone has a bag, you try to keep all that fabric in mind of how the sleeves curl up, how a bag hangs off someone, the way the fabric can behave, the shading. So much to take into consideration in drawing. Another shot here where again I try to get that softness in the features. Try to get that smooth blend for the skin. I mean, look at how like elegant like her legs look here. The skirt, the whole uniform, it just has that really beautifully feminine look to it. That hopefully I captured okay. Hopefully I did a good job. You guys can tell me if I didn't, but all right. I think I'm gonna end it off here. Again, sorry it's been so long. I know it's been months. But a couple of you comment on like, hey, when's your next Sketchbook Tour? When's your next Sketchbook Tour gonna be? Like, oh, I didn't know you guys were looking forward to it. But I know how it is when you have a creator you follow and you're like, man, when are they gonna post again? And I never thought I'd be there for someone to be asking when I'm gonna post something. Wow, someone wants to watch something that I made. But now you're on the other end of it, and you got people wondering, hey, what are you up to? Why haven't you made a video yet? I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. So it's cool to be on the other end of that for a change and wondering, hey, what are you doing? Like, what's keeping you from making a video? Like, hey, we're waiting for your next one. So it's pretty cool actually having, I guess, a fan or someone who's interested in my stuff at least. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll try not to. I'll try to post more frequently. Hopefully there won't be too much of a gap between this one and the next one I post. And I have a few more things to show already that I've drawn, but I'm gonna at least work on a few new things, so I have a few more things to show. Sorry if I spent too long talking just about one piece or just rambling, or I didn't get to too many sketches. I'll try to get to a few more next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, like, just let me know what you thought. See you guys later.